A rare moment today in a Fairfax County courtroom. An accused killer took the witness stand to testify in his own defense. The man is charged with shooting and killing his girlfriend, but he said she shot herself.
Tonight and only on News 4, Northern Virginia Bureau Chief Julie Carey shows us the police interviews that spotlight repeated lies the suspect admitted telling, and you'll hear how he explained his changing stories for jurors.
Hey, sir.
The first light captured on police body cam video as an officer arrives at Mount Vernon Hospital. Just minutes earlier on April 17, 2024, Max DeWin brought in his girlfriend, Kate Laporta, critically injured, bleeding from a gunshot wound to the stomach. DeWin holds up his blood-tinged hands and arm as the officer begins to ask what happened. He tells her Laporta was hit by random gunfire in an Annandale parking lot as the couple walked to his Jeep.
Are you shot anywhere?
No, I wasn't. They were shooting at us and then I drove away. I heard gunshots and I got in the car. I put her in the car. Okay. She said she was shot.
DeWin repeats the story to arriving detectives, adding details about the area outside of this Annandale karaoke club where he claimed the shooting took place. As the police interview continues, DeWin learns his girlfriend has died and becomes emotional.
The other part's about Kate. Unfortunately, she did not make it. She died. I'm very sorry.
She was fine. They told me she was fine here.
But in a videotaped interview at police headquarters, the story changes. DeWin tells police Laporta got upset in the car as they drove home that night and shot herself in the stomach. But first, he told detectives, she grabbed his gun from the console and fired several shots at him. He says the bullets flew through an open window.
She fired several rounds while I had her hand pushed off of me, so she fired.
He tells detectives as he was blinded by the muzzle flash, Laporta turned the gun on herself using both hands, the wrist on her dominant hand in a brace because of an injury.
And she pushed my hand out as I was turning into our driveway, and she turned the gun on herself and fired this way. I don't know how she did it. I just saw her turn and fire.
Instead of calling 911, Nguyen drove to Mount Vernon Hospital from their Lorton townhome. But Nguyen admitted on the witness stand today much of what he told investigators was a lie. He testified the couple was never in Annandale that night and now says the gunfire in the Jeep took place as they drove on Telegraph Road. He had told police Laporta threw the gun out of the car. Today he testified he removed it from the SUV before driving to the hospital. In court today, the prosecutor spotlighting every time Nguyen's story changed. Asked his defense attorney, why did you end up switching and telling him Kate had, in fact, killed herself? Nguyen, at some point, I was exhausted. I was tired of being there. I wanted the shortest route to get back to Kate. Just let me go see her. Nguyen faces 2 charges, second-degree murder and a firearms charge. Closing arguments are slated for tomorrow. Then the case will go to the jury. In Fairfax County, I'm Julie Carey, News 4.